What's good, people? What's good, YouTube? This is my first video, right, which I'm recording. Now, before this, I have never recorded any YouTube videos. I don't know how this YouTube stuff really works, but a little brief introduction about me is that I I think my story is pretty similar to like majority of the people who get into business and self-improvement. They realize that their life is going pretty shit. Eventually they come across some guru and they be like, okay, I want to be like this guy, and buy some course, like do some new things, try self-improvement, fail a lot, right, in the progress, and just keep going or quit, right? Now I'm in the category where I'm keep going, right? So like I just like I'm for some time I'm just gonna use this channel to just flesh out my thoughts on different business topics and just try to what do you call it, like recall my all of my like thoughts and paradigms and just everything I know to be true, because in this way not only I feel a little less anxious, because I've noticed this one thing, that if I'm not thinking about business, like if I'm not just focusing on like constantly thinking of how I can like provide more value, how I can run this business, how I can make more money, like if I'm not thinking about those things, I feel anxious, right? It's pretty crazy. It's like I wouldn't wish this onto anyone, but I think that's what happens when you're pretty obsessed with your work, right? And I believe that I'm in that stage. So the thing I want to share, like it's not going to be a long video, but the thing I was really thinking about for the past, I guess, month, is that what really is success, right? Because like everyone talks about, okay, how to be successful, to be successful, it's a really vague thing, right? Most people just say that, okay, you got to do this to be successful or do this to be successful, but like it's like success is a big system, and there are a billion subsystems within it, and you have to nail all these subsystems in order to achieve the big system, which is like get successful, right? So I think like if you have to like just really boil it down to first principles, success is mainly just understanding the true nature of the reality, right? Like first of all, understanding what you want. You have to understand, like ask yourself, what is it that you want. Once you know what you want, then you have to work on your belief systems and your mindset. Now mindset is a pretty interesting thing. Most people use this term loosely, that you have to work on your mindset and improve your mindset, but nobody really knows what the heck they're talking about, right? But in simple terms is that if you believe you can do something, well, you're gonna do it, right? It's the same argument as that people who actually change the world and who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who actually change the world, right? So yeah, like I think the first thing is actually figuring out what you want, then just basically believing that, okay, whatever you want, everyone else in this world has either done it and they are living your dream life right now. Means there's a whole pathway to get that dream life. It's not something which is unachievable, right? You can do it. And then just figuring out what's the right thing to do and just doing it, and at high volume and at high output. Because the thing is that the biggest I think the biggest fuck up which people do is they try very little, right? They try something which actually works, but it fails, right? Because they only do a little bit of volume for maybe like 2 or 3 days, or maybe like a week or a month, and they fail and they think that, oh, it's not working. Well, no wonder it's not going to work, because in order to succeed at anything, you need to stick with it, right? You have to stick with like a bunch of maybe months before seeing any clear cut results, because all money making, goal achieving, all of that stuff, all of those results are byproducts of what you do, right? So you cannot achieve a goal, you can achieve an identity. You cannot achieve basically just what would you call it, you can't achieve money. Like how do you get money? Well, you do it by solving a problem. Okay, then how do you solve a problem? You learn how to solve it. Okay, how do you learn how to solve it? Well, you read books, you talk to people, you do stuff, right? So The reading books and talking to people and actually noting stuff down is this product, and making money is the byproduct. Most people are so fixated on just making money out of thin air, and when they fail, no wonder they fail, and they think like, oh, money making doesn't work, it's a scam, right? So that's the first thing. Like, it's just figuring out what the right thing is to do, and it takes a bit of critical thought. It's not easy to come by, right? And just constantly reiterating on it. And what that means is, it's not enough for you to just like keep doing one thing over and over. I mean, sure, that's one part of the equation, but the second part is that every time you do that thing, you need to like identify your blind spots. You need to identify, okay, when I executed this task, could I have done it better? What mistakes did I make? Um, you have to get feedback. That's the second big. Oh, I think my spit just that was embarrassing. My spit just like came across the phone. Whatever. This is my first time speaking on camera, so cry about it. Yeah. So it's like, it's not enough to just practice, right? I think because practice is like, people say that practice makes perfect, and to some extent it's true, but it's the feedback which actually gives you an idea, okay, where you're fucking up and where you need to improve and where you need to do things a little better, if that makes sense. So yeah, like these two things are, I think, the main cornerstone of success. And once you figure out that, okay, what you want, and you figure out that what are those things that you need to do in order to succeed, you do a bunch of volume so that it would be unreasonable for you to fail, right? And you just keep iterating, keep learning different facets of the truth about reality, to keep becoming better, keep becoming more resilient, more emotionally intelligent, all that good stuff, right? But it comes down to these two things. And most people, they try to focus on the shiny objects, they try to focus on things which, let's be honest, man, they don't matter much, but they're easy, right? Most people are pain avoidant. And the sad thing is that you want to achieve something, well, it's gonna hurt, because the only reason you want to achieve something is because you don't have it yet, and the reason you don't have it yet is because the current identity that you have doesn't deserve that thing yet. And in order to deserve that thing, you need to adopt a different identity, and in order to adopt a different identity, you need to kill this identity. So it's like, it's a whole, I know it's like gets a bit complicated, but when you really think about it, you need to change, and when you change, it's painful, right? It's the same thing, but it's the same thing as going to the gym and training to failure. Like, what are you doing? You're essentially killing yourself. The reason you feel pain is because you're technically killing yourself and forcing your body to grow. And in that process, you feel pain. So pain is good. Most people try to avoid pain, but once you just get this little mindset shift in your head, you like get attracted to pain so much. Like, and I'm not talking about like physical pain. I'm maybe, although it could be a bit physical, but it's mostly just mental uncomfortableness. That's it. Uncomfortableness. I don't know if that's even a word. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, right? Like, now, this is my just a like quick setup tour. This is my laptop, my little journal where I just note down my thoughts, which I just did. Don't judge my room, because it's not my room. Actually, it's just like a small, what you would call it, like a storeroom. Like, I don't know. I don't have much words to describe what this is. So whatever. Like, the only reason I sit here to work is because it's peaceful, it's quiet. I don't have distractions from my family or like friends. So yeah. Now, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, the biggest takeaway from this video would be to just understand that volume and feedback. That's it. Like, you do enough volume, get enough feedback, keep doing it over and over, builds like a flywheel, and eventually you achieve the thing you want to achieve, right? Now, I know I'm in no position to currently I'm not in a position that you guys would listen to me, because you guys would said, okay, well, Hannan, who are you to tell me what to do? Like, what are your achievements? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not many. Okay, like, because even though a bunch of my identity has changed, the reality is yet to catch up, and it will catch up. And eventually, in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years time, you guys will see that the stuff I'm talking about right now is actually true. And that yeah, it works, right? So that's pretty much from my side. I know it's a long video, but yeah, that's pretty much the first YouTube video. So yeah, take care, guys. Have a nice day.